heart-centered meditation. Just begin by breathing, tuning into your breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Allowing the exhales to begin to be longer. Maybe allowing a few out your mouth. Letting your jaw relax. And begin to tune into your heart. Maybe placing your hand there as I've placed mine. Maybe both. And allow yourself to begin to tune into your heart chakra, the bright color green, lush like nature. You hear lots of nature in my background here. And that's the next place that we'll begin to focus, is on a piece of nature that feels like unconditional love to you. A piece of nature that does not create irritation, but instead produces joy, excitement, a felt sense of unconditional love. Allow yourself to tune in further to this feeling. Allow yourself to send this love up into your neck, into the words you speak to yourself, into the way you listen to yourself. Allow this love to become your voice, your inner voice, and the voice you share. Allow your next inhale to rise this love beyond your throat, up into your mind's eye. Allow yourself to see with unconditional love. See through the fear. See through distractions and confusion. Allow this unconditional love to help you see clearly. Breathe it in. And then allow for this unconditional love to begin to bubble up out of your mind into your crown. Into trust, into knowing. I love knowing the truth. I love trusting my intuition. And then as you feel that bubble up, releasing any doubt, any fear, any confusion, connecting back to the divine part of you. Allow the divine to say, I love you unconditionally. And then allow that to begin to wash down your body, as if you're being wrapped up in a blanket of unconditional love. Allow that love to wash down into your feet. And visualizing your feet connecting to the earth, as if the arches of your feet begin to connect to the grass, and the grass grows into the feet. And although you feel very rooted, very planted, you also feel very secure, as if unconditional love is now filling your foundation, repairing your root chakra. Let yourself breathe. And then let flexibility and fluidity return as that earth climbs up your legs, into your knees, into your hips, really settling into all of the root chakra, and then moving up just below the belly button into your sacral, your creative center, your reproductive organs. They begin to be washed clean. New life grows. They feel reconnected to unconditional love. And the earth begins to move you back into creativity, back into play, back into flexibility and fluidity. And then we'll move up one last time before returning to the heart, into the solar plexus, right between the bottom ribs. If you can, let the ribs come together and down as you breathe into the solar plexus. You don't want to pluck the flower, but bright like a dandelion or daisy, yellow like the golden sun here with us. And let yourself just begin to feel the journey you just took, giving yourself some gratitude, some grace for showing up for yourself for this meditation. And in the solar plexus, we want to let your powerhouse feel restored. We want to let you feel empowered, connected to divinity, the right use of your power, your truth. Your heart knows the truth. Let this unconditional love that you've been giving out to all of your body come home to your power. Here in the solar plexus, we want to let the affirmation come home that I am capable. I am capable of my heart's desires. When I slow down enough to listen and slow down enough to trust myself to play and create, I am then more than capable. Turning this bright yellow solar plexus clockwise, letting the energy move forward. Let's allow your light to shine. Allow it to shine brightly. And then with your next breath in, let yourself return back to the unconditional love of your heart, back to the heart chakra. If your hands have moved, let them come back to holding your heart. I have a right hand first giving to my heart from my own love, and then left hand on top receiving that. Just letting a few more breaths in with your own love, this beautiful, gorgeous part of yourself that you just allowed to restore, renew, and expand. You might be receiving some messages from guides, your higher self, maybe even an inner child, a protective part. Just allow yourself to be a witness. And in closing here, we'll add in a little combination of metta and ho'oponopono. Allowing yourself to just bow to the meditation. Another breath arriving to its closing. And then let's take this unconditional love and visualize sending it to a cashier, someone at the gas station, a complete stranger. And to this stranger, we will say, "I'm sorry." And the stranger will say to you, "I'm sorry." Breathing in again, understanding that we're just making more space for unconditional love. We'll continue with the practice saying, "Please forgive me." And they say, "Please forgive me." The next branch of Ho'oponopono is to say, "I love you." Here is how unconditional love expands. I love you to a stranger. And then thank you. Thank you to this stranger for acting in this way, allowing you to expand. Allowing another breath here. Moving in a steady pace, allowing for non-attachment to transpire here. You can always return if it's very important. Breathing in again, we will come to the awareness of someone who has harmed us. This is often a friend, family member, someone close. Giving an extra breath here because that might feel like a little whiplash, but this is the practice. Anchoring into this person, doesn't have to be a severe wound. If it is really chunky, feel free to choose a new person. And if it is really chunky and you choose to move with this person, congratulations. Taking another breath in, we arrive to this person and we say, "I am sorry." continuing to let them say, I'm sorry back. Even if it's far-fetched, allowing yourself to cultivate this unconditional love. We then continue visualizing the practice, saying, please forgive me. And they say it back. Let yourself breathe. A little hiccup last time. The next step is thank you. Thank you, thank you. And this person says thank you back. Allowing yourself to continue to stay, we'll complete with this person and say, I love you. And they say it back. Allowing yourself to release any feelings that are moving through you, using your breath as support, allowing the breath to send the feelings out. And then we will continue to our closing of the closing meditation. The last stop is yourself. It can be any version of you, an inner child, present day. Maybe even your future self. When we say, maybe even holding hands this time. I'm sorry. And self says back, I'm sorry. Breathing in, saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Exhaling, saying this back to yourself. And continuing, saying, please forgive me. Saying it back to self. Continuing saying, I love you to self. And self says it back to you. Breathing that in, letting yourself wiggle, move your arms, make a little circle in your hips. If you're lying down, maybe bring your knees into your chest. Just let your body expand, shake it out. You did incredible work just now. If there's anything lingering on the surface, that's okay. Let it come in, let it move you, let it move through you, and let yourself release anything that's stale or stagnant. I would love to hear from you. I offer one-on-one courses. I teach yoga. I have a laundry list of a resume, and I just can't wait to find those that resonate with me and see me as their guide. I look forward to meeting you, and good luck on your journey. See you soon.